follow-ups we like to bring you where there's somewhat of a happy outcome there.
Yeah, back to our top story, the weather. And this weather alert, it's key in knowing who's going to be impacted in terms of snow and
yes,
who won't.
The big takeaway is going to be elevation. That's going to play the biggest role in this. So that means that the Cascades, parts of the Columbia River Gorge, I-84 under that KOIN 6 weather alert. But Portland not necessarily completely out of the woods, having the potential for maybe a stray snowflake or two to get mixed in with some of those light rain showers. As our temperature continues to stay locked in at about 40 degrees, the wind's a little bit more so out of the east southeast as opposed to directly out of the east. That would help to funnel in some cooler temperatures. So that's the good news as a few light rain showers continue to work their way down to the ground. As we take a live look over downtown Portland right now, the low hanging clouds, light rain showers as those temperatures continue to hover in towards the 40s as the wind speeds sustain out of the east-southeast at nearly 15 miles per hour. Across the board, hovering in towards the upper 30s, low 40s, so all conducive of just producing plain old rain showers. Now, we do have the potential for some of these temperatures to start to slide back into the mid-30s as we work our way through the rest of the evening, and that has the potential to see some of those rain showers flip over to a snow flurry or two. But we can't forget it's Valentine's evening, expecting to see a romantic evening setting up with those light rain showers as the temperatures continue to hover in towards the upper 30s and low 40s. As we are in no short supply of the widespread moisture, you'll notice, though, over parts of the coast range picking up on a few snow flurries as well, as the green is a good indication of where the rain is actively falling. That's where we hone in to the Portland metro area. Over the past several hours, seeing just a little bit of the blue, a snow flurry or two falling over some of the West Hills. That will likely be the case for the rest of this evening. Now, it's not going to be persistent snow flurries. If anything, it will be snow flurries, heavy maybe at times for a moment, and then flipping right back over to rain. So anything that does fall will be melting on contact. As our weather alerts keep a winter weather advisory over the Portland metro area. That goes into effect at 8 o'clock tonight, takes us through Thursday evening, anywhere from about 0 to 2 inches. It's the West Hills that have that 2-inch variant possible. And then we're talking about feet of snow in the pink. That's a winter storm warning that's now in effect, continuing through Thursday as those winds have the potential to transition a little bit more out of the east, which would drop our temperatures, but gusting close to about 30 to 35 miles per hour into the early morning hours tomorrow. Here it is all timed out. Futurecast, 8 o'clock tonight. Expecting to see maybe a little bit of that wintry mix or a few snowflakes over the high terrain of the West Hills as our temperatures continue to hover in towards the upper 30s. Fast forward into Thursday morning. That's where we continue to expect to see those southerly winds keeping our temperatures stable. But you also notice just a little bit out towards the eastern sections of the Portland metro area, maybe picking up on the snow flurry or two. We continue to hold on to that rain potential into the mid-morning hours Thursday. It's Thursday evening, drying out. And then we start to see the winds pick up a little bit more out of the east by the time we get into Friday as our skies dry. That's going to keep those daytime highs on the cooler side. Overall, this will be a super soaker event, nearing about an inch of rain for the Portland area, close to that full inch out along the coast as well, as some of our forecasting models are showing a little bit more widespread snow accumulation. I'm leaning on the more HD versions, the short-term models that are just indicating the possibility of snow over the West Hills. So here it is as followed, breaking down with maybe 0 to 2 inches on the east side of town over the West Hills, maybe 1 to 3 inches, and that's on the higher end of things as Portland sees anywhere from about 0 to maybe 1 inch. So here's the breakdown. The Portland metro area maybe seeing a few snow flurries tonight, just the same for the West Hills. Now, it likely will be sticky on the grassy spots up in elevation above about 500 feet to 1,000 feet, but no road impacts expected as we move through the rest of this evening. Just wet roadway, so still use caution. If you're above about 1,000 feet, you might run into a little bit of that slush early tomorrow morning, but then everything is back over to the rain showers by the afternoon time frame. So again, that KOIN 6 weather alert still in place for Thursday. We start to dry things out, but we keep the winds on Friday, so maybe a few down tree limbs are a possibility. So those temperatures struggle to get anywhere above 45 degrees. No need to fear. By the time we get into the weekend next week, low 50s where we should be. Once again, returning is the dry, sunny skies once again return, and our highs back into the mid-50s, making it feel more like the spring season as we are about 34 days away from the official start of spring now.
Okay, and we're just noticing 40 degrees. It's been about 40 degrees throughout the early evening hours. We expect that to drop a little bit, but not by a whole lot.
Not a lot, and it's really going to be on that fringe of will the snowflakes be able to survive that?
All right, thanks, Josh.
We'll be right back after this break. Keep it here.